talk to us more like Umar.
What makes it so bad about these so-called life coaches?
The Prince of Pan-African. Big Papa's in the house.
People send me clips of some of these YouTubian opportunists.
Run my donations.
I'm seeing some of them quote me verbatim without giving credit to their source.
But I think it's funny y'all keep coming over here asking everybody to talk like Umar.
So why are you quoting my material and not referencing me? You obviously watch me.
Queen Mother Garlic, Cocoa Butter, and Sea Moss Gold.
YouTubian beta male wannabe life coaches that are out there.
Yo, hit that thumbs up button, man. Hit that bell for the notifications, man. Shout out to everybody. Got the 4,000 finally. Took forever, but I ain't gonna complain. So yeah, in that video, which is, you know, those are clips of Kevin Samuels, life coach, YouTube phenomenon currently, and Umar apparently responded to some Kevin Samuels clips. Some people sent them to him. If I'm not mistaken, that's an old clip. I think a fan called in on the show and made some kind of reference to Umar, and that's where Kevin made fun of Umar a little bit. But, you know, it's crazy because Kevin was on Joe Budden's podcast and said a couple of weeks ago, he said he would never go out of his way to respond to another black man as far as negativity or even just go back and forth. So, and like I said, I don't think that was out of any spiteness. I really think that was just him trying to be funny. Like I said before, Umar has become a parody of himself. You know what I mean? The memes, you see the memes with the dashiki hats on and the red eyes, and he's become a parody of himself. And you know what they say, you haven't truly made it until people are making impressions of you, like Weird Al Yankovic. And speaking of impressions, hell, Kevin Samuels has made it because people are impersonating him now. Avion Crockett is running around impersonating Kevin Samuels. He's calling himself Devin Samuels. You know, him and Spice Adams. So that's just what comes with it. You know, once people are, you know, making fun of how you speak and basically, you know, parody, you've made it. But, you know, Umar took it serious and, you know, you see his comments on some kind of life coach and this and that. But it goes back to, like, when I did the Tariq video with the King Randall kid. You know what I mean? Some of these cats, it's like Monopoly. You know, the block ain't big enough for both of us. I got to get rid of you because you're a threat to my hustle. And up until this point, Umar's never said anything about Kevin, but you know he sees it. You know, Kevin is like the new kid on the block. He's the new thing right now that everybody's talking about. Man, you hear that? You see that dude? What you think about him? Yada, yada, yada. Umar still is very relevant. Keep it all bullshit aside. Make fun of the school all you want. The Marcus Garvey Frederick Douglass Academy and all that. We make fun of it all we want. Shout out to my boy Forgotten Kings TV. He actually pulled up on Umar and went to the school and the lights was on, flickering and shit. But that video on Breakfast Club did 3 million views. If I'm not mistaken, that's the most highest watched video of the year. So, I mean, there's still a demand and there's still people who want to listen to Umar. You know, they block out the school stuff, whatever. So, I mean, there's room for both of these brothers. I'm not really interested in a debate between them, honestly. As entertaining as it seems on paper, I still want to see a woman, a highly intelligent woman who's confident, debate Kevin Samuels. And you put Umar in front of a white supremacist, and I'm fine with that. That's what I want to see. I don't really have any interest in seeing these two debate because they both are completely two different guys. They talk about completely two different things, two different agendas. You know, well, Kevin is not selling you the same bottle of water that Umar is trying to sell you. Umar is selling you, you know, Pan-Africanism, pro-blackness, you know, education, trying to sell you to school. Kevin does something completely different, you know. But like black people, we always got to compare everybody black to every little thing. Just like everybody got to compare all the black shows. You know, like when Maul says The Wire is better than Snowfall. I'm like, first of all, The Wire, I never really looked at The Wire as a black show, but you know what I'm saying? It's group thinking. You know, why do we have to compare every major black content creator with other major black content creators? Why do we compare every black casted show with every other good black casted show? Why can't you just like both? Oh man, well what about Power, Snowfall, The Wire? I'm like, yo, y'all niggas is complicated, man. I watch both of these cats sporadically. And like I say, I don't have any interest in seeing that. If I would like to see Kevin clap back at Corey. That would be entertaining. Corey Holcomb has been very vocal about Kevin Samuels. Corey think everybody gay. I checked out 5150 for the first time a couple of days ago, and that's what they was talking about. I just happened to tune in, and they was talking about Corey with the booty jokes. I'm like, man, this show fell off quicker than Clubhouse, nigga. But yeah, I would like to see Kevin and Corey go at it, because Corey's stance is just purely he just thinks Kevin's gay. He ain't got nothing else to say about what Kevin is spitting. He just, that nigga sweet, man. You know that. So that I would pay to see. But Umar, I mean, like I say, that's what these cats do, man. Somebody in they entertainment, they circle is making a buzz and is making too much noise. They feel like, okay, I got to do something. And like I say, at this point, Umar hasn't had to really get at Kevin, because, like I say, they're in two different businesses almost. Kevin isn't selling pro-blackness and social activism, so he's not really a threat to Umar's hustle as far as I'm concerned. So I don't think this is really gonna go anywhere unless Kevin responds and makes it a back and forth thing. Then you'll have a debate. But I mean, debate what? What are they gonna debate? Women? You know what I mean? Umar's like, I want my woman hair to be nappy and yeah, what are they gonna debate about? You know what I mean? Like, people have got to think outside of the box and stop comparing every major black content creator with other ones. They do it with the black girls too on YouTube. Tasha K and this girl and that girl. I'm like, yo, why can't y'all don't do this contrast shit with anybody else, but with black people, you always will get compared to, other black people that's doing similar shit to you. And in this case, these two dudes do completely different things. And they do them pretty well. That's why they're successful, and that's why they hot right now. So let me know what y'all think about this Kevin Samuels versus Umar Johnson shit.